Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. I don't have a lot of time left on my memory here, but let me show you what I'm up to. So this one, okay, this casing, okay, all these casings here are once fired, probably a couple hundred rounds. They normally come in batches of 50, but there's probably like 150 rounds in there, stuck in there, of stuff that was fired out of this rifle. So this stuff here, okay, let me just show you what's going on. I'll turn this around. Don't worry, the rifle's been safety checked, all that stuff. This pigsicle is pretty heavy. The TAC TA PIG. First, let's admire this beautiful rifle very quickly. Okay, so we can see I can go here, and I can't lock down my bolt because that's not sized yet. Now, that was probably most likely fired out of my Norenko M14, which has a larger chamber. And boom, there you go. And so that one is going to go into the bottom of the box there. But this one I've resized, half-sized the case, not a full-length case resize. And watch what's happening here. Like that. And it's hard to do one hand, but hang on, put this down. And there we go. I can lock down the bolt, no problem, because that casing was fired out of here. So you can see no problems here. Obviously, don't dry fire it without a firing pin in there. You could wreck your firing pin with an empty casing like that, with just a primer. And then watch what happens here. And then, don't lose it. Don't lose it. These are valuable. So basically, the nice thing here is I can get away. These cases, this thing's probably going to be good for about 20 reloadings, maybe 10 to 20 reloadings, depending on how I load it. But this case almost looks brand new. It's only been fired once, and it's been well stored with oxygen absorbers in this other sealed bag. So basically what happens, some of this is range brass. I'm going to try to resize it, see if it will work in this chamber. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if I get a few, I hate walking in front of a barrel there, but if it, all this stuff here, lots of it. I don't know why there's a screw nail in there, but there's tons. There's probably, like I say, probably about 2,000 rounds in there. Who knows? Various mixed brass. There's 300 Win Mag, 270, 30-30, 30-06, 308, 243, you name it, all the range stuff. And a lot of that hasn't been fired out of this rifle, so some of it may fit, some of it may not, but some of it won't resize. Now, this is my full length resizer here from my loader kit. Let me get under the light. And this thing here, if this thing can't size your brass, it can't be sized. This thing is a tank. It's a beast of a machine. You beat on it with a hammer. So, like, you basically grab your casing, you drop your casing in there, and you beat on it with a hammer till it sizes it. And if it doesn't get the point, you use this rod here, goes in, and you pound it out the other way. We'll just get it over here, pound it out the other way with the that. And if that doesn't size your casings, then at that point I don't think your casings can be sized. And if they can't be sized at that point, what I do, just so nobody else, because that's probably because the case is overexpanded, what I do is I crush. I'll give you a nicer one. I want to give you a shiny one. Well, I've crushed it. I want to give you a really good crushed one. Yeah, it's all about. Oh yeah, this one. So this one, well, it's not nice and shiny, but you get the idea. This one, you can see, I don't want anybody else to fire this casing, so I popped the primer out of it, and then I crushed down the throat. Why? Because if this casing could be a time bomb for somebody, so rather than risk it. Whatever. That said, I got lots of brass that I know, like I got at least 800 rounds of once fired, so I'm going to start working on this stuff. It's nice and clean. I might get a few more rounds out of this stuff. Some of it might work, some of it might not. But if it can't feed, and if you can't lock down your bolt fairly easily after resizing it, and you have to force and you can't close your bolt, you're gonna damage something. So don't force it. But that's if you can get it into your chamber and lock down your bolt normal and fully closed, then maybe you can risk it. I also have to check the case lengths, but first things first is get the primers out of them, get them resized, and then trim the case lengths, and then do all that stuff. There's a lot of process here, and I'll show you as I go. All right, there we go.